About what restaurant I am? Allie, did you?
Yeah.
What does this question mean?
So it was like, what kind of eatery would you be? And so there's two different ways to go about this. You can either pick like the eatery specifically as your personality, pick
Okay.
the vibe you like.
Okay.
So like Switch picked for vibe wise, he picked like dive bar, I believe.
Okay.
Or bar and grill.
Okay. Oh, I like this question. It's a fun one. I think I would probably have to say like a pizzeria with kind of like Chuck E. Cheese but smaller. So like not a full arcade, but they have games. I think that would probably be mine.
I was wrong. Switch said country diner was vibe.
Okay. Country diners are very good. I
Yeah, no,
I like that.
agree.
Good vibe, I think. Personality wise, that's a good one. I don't know what that one would be. Because vibe is definitely pizzeria with like a tiny arcade in the back. I think my personality would probably be closer to, you know, the Japanese restaurants where they have the table that is also a grill, a hibachi grill. That is probably what my personality would be, because it's very out there. Did you die, Allie?
I did not. I'm so sorry. I was reading something.
No, you're good.
Because of that, I didn't really hear what you said.
You're good. You just went like silent.
Okay. I was reading an MI, and this kid says hibachi. Okay.
Yeah.
So this kid, his parents set him up to be an architect his entire life. Like, that was the first word, that was one of the big words they taught him to spell. They only bought him Legos. They told him that's what he wanted to be, and homeboy spineless. So, like,
Okay.
He was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And, like, he does good, but he equates it to being just like a cashier at a store. Like, you just don't care about the job. It's a job, and you want to keep it because money, but you're not interested. Now, he was offered a sabbatical for like 3 months, unpaid, but it's a sabbatical. And this woman that he has been close with offered him a place to live and a pension to be her sugar baby. Now he's been around her a few times. So she just wants to send him back to school. She says she hates seeing him like this, downtrodden and all that. And he's like, I just don't want to be selfish and, hurt my parents. And everybody's like, you're 27. Do what you want. And this is why I say that I'm going to, them to be selfish in their 20s. If before their 20s they live their life for quote-unquote me, and after their 20s they live their lives quote-unquote to become like a family or to do their job, their 20s is their decade to do whatever the fuck they want.
I think that's a good... Yeah, you can always go... If you have the skills to be an architect, I don't think you're ever going to be able to leave that field. You would always have an in.
But he doesn't want to be an architect.
But if he chooses to go back, he'll 100% have an in.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So if he needs to do something, in the meantime, I think he totally can do that.
Yeah. I don't know why parents push kids like that. That's so weird.
It is. Although my parents tried to do that.
Was there option for you?
Well, my dad's was programmer.
Oh.
Since he's a programmer. So like throughout my childhood, he was like, "You should learn math." I'm like, "I don't like math. I like art." He's like, "You should learn math, and then you should use all these programming books that I bought to teach myself to teach yourself programming." I'm like, "That's not my interest. If I want to learn programming, it'll be for something very specific, like making a game, and I will learn what I need to do to make that game, and then probably never do it again."
That makes sense, yeah. See, my parents never had expectations. I'm sorry. If they did,
You're good.
they never told me what they were. So I've been running blind.
Yeah. My
Um,
my mom didn't have expectations. She was like, "Oh yeah, you can do whatever." It's like, "Great. Can you help me at least a little bit?"
yeah. I mean, like, I think a lot of my family members had expectations because I didn't know what they were. I just kind of like kept throwing things at the wall, and they were.
Mm-hmm.
And if I talk to my mom about it, sweet baby says, "Well, I just want," which like I don't think she's lying, not even a
Mm-hmm.
little. But I definitely think she would have had me grow up differently. She definitely me to be far more feminine than I am.